host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine, a city so light.
I'm Ayana from Aya Cultural Arts Studio, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Today is Monday, August 18th, and I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. Well, I hope you had a great weekend. Boy, was it hot. You know, August has been so strange. It was cool, and then it was weird, and then it was really, really hot. So hoping for some good weather this week. I know, kind of getting toward the end of summer, which is crazy. Today's show, we're going to go over what's happening in Frederick. I'm going to give you a highlight. Can't fit it all into this show because, my goodness, we have tons of events going on all around Frederick. I'm going to tell you about a Pawsome pet. That's right. Peter Pan is a 3-year-old male Terrier mix available for adoption at Frederick County Animal Shelter. And Casey Clark is here from Amplified Change talking about a school that she is a partner in starting for kids who need art therapy. Or may not know they need it, but providing art therapy. And Darryl Glick is here from Dale Carnegie Training. If you're a little older like me, you surely remember Dale Carnegie Training being all the rage. And it is still the rage, which is awesome. Don't forget, all the Good Morning Frederick merch that you purchase this month benefits the Urbana Hawks Athletic Boosters, and dollar for dollar, it's matched from Got Electric up to $25,000. That is pretty awesome. So when you buy a shirt or a sticker or get some of our new cups, you are helping Urbana Hawks athletes get their equipment and things that are needed, which we love that so much. All right, let's go ahead and get Monday going. Gotta thank the show sponsor, Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic. They understand how pain can hold you back. Right now, you can save $400 on your first visit. That is an incredible savings for sure. You can be on the road to feeling better for just $50 when you mention Good Morning Frederick. You got to call for that appointment right now. Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your wellness objectives. MidAtlanticClinic.com. All right, let's see what is happening in the great county of Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors. They've been serving the area for more than 34 years. They do wood floors, luxury vinyl, plank, pretty much anything you can put on your floor. They can handle it for sure. Call Jeff right now and get a quote, 301-948-9663. That's 301-948-WOOD. I want to thank each and every one of you who has already called to get a quote or get work done. He's been staying very, very busy, which I love. And I appreciate when you let them know that you saw him or heard about them on Good Morning Frederick. That helps everybody. Yeah, so he's been very, very busy, which I love. Okay, August 18th. Oh, wait, that is today. Today. Big screen bingo is happening at Warehouse Cinemas. You can compete for prizes before the movie. Today's movie, big screen bingo movie, is Nobody 2. It's a rated R movie, 7 p.m., so applicable only for adults there. August 19th, tomorrow, Harmony and Healing at Common Market on 7th Street. On Wednesday, well, it's the first day of school for kiddos at Frederick County Public Schools. Oh, and my 5 to 7 happy hour, right at the first day of school thing. I messed that up. Anyway, we have our Warehouse Cinemas movie night is Wednesday, August 20th. Now from 5 to 7, we've got our happy hour and we have vendors you can visit. I think I have 8 vendors who are going to be set up at Warehouse Cinemas, including Pathfinder Farm Distillery. They're going to be doing some tastings. We got Lori from Neora. Unique Enterprises is going to be there. They do construction and remodeling and handyman work. Let's see. We got Abracadoodle, who's going to be there talking about giving you information about some classes that they're holding. Key City Myofascial Release is going to be on site too. I'm trying to remember them off the top of my head. I'm going to have them all listed for you. But anyway, it's going to be a great evening at Warehouse Cinemas. So if you have to get home to the kiddos for their first day of school, totally get it. Swing by right after work, 5 o'clock. And your first drink is on me if you want to have one. Doesn't have to be adult beverage. It can be anything you want. I will take care of that for you. And then go visit the vendors and maybe drop $5 or $10 into our Christmas Cash for Kids donation bucket, because that is what this event is all about. 50th anniversary of Christmas Cash for Kids this year. If you can, though, stay for the movie. 7 o'clock, it's just $20. And you get unlimited popcorn and soda along with that. 100% of that benefits Christmas Cash for Kids because, of course, Good Morning Frederick picked up the tab for the movie theater. Now, if you'd like to win a pair of tickets to see Ferris Bueller's Day Off, all right, all you got to do is text movie to 888-465-2944 and you can win. Yeah, so come see us. It's going to be a great time. Chris, Bob, and I are going to have a good time with you guys at the movies. On the 21st, Thursday, it is Alive at 5 at Carroll Creek. $6 cover, $6 adult beverages. A lot of fun. Best happy hour on Carroll Creek for sure. Coming up August 22nd and 23rd, 4 to 9 p.m. is the Brunswick Community Festival. It is at the Burkittsville Ruritan Club. And it's free admission with pony rides, games, and inflatables. August 22nd, so the Friday, Thurmont Main Street's Art and Wine Stroll at 11 Water Street. There's 26 artisans and 10 wineries, breweries, and distilleries. Go have a good time in Thurmont. On August 23rd, high school sports are back. I really encourage you to support your local high school athletics. All right, I've added high school sports to our Everything Frederick calendar so you can support your neighborhood athletes. And then August 23rd, it's Blue Crabs and Blue Prints. It's the 10th anniversary to benefit Habitat for Humanity. Today is the deadline to secure crabs for that event. You have to order them today, frederickhabitat.org. Now, if you don't do it today and you don't care about not having crabs, you just want to come out and support Habitat, you can do that as well. There will be food trucks and other things for you to eat. Of course, you can participate in some raffles, and they've got some really, the Payload, the band is playing, and of course, it is emceed by yours truly. We're going to have a great time. August 24th at 3 p.m., it's the Mountain City Elks Lodge annual Organization Day Parade happening off All Saints Street. A big event. It is apparently the longest running parade, I think, in Frederick. So you can check that out on August 24th, which is Sunday. And then the summer concert series. I believe this is the last one. Last summer concert series at Baker Park yesterday. It stormed right before. I don't even know if they canceled. I did not get out there to see Scott Ambush, which is so annoying. I don't know what happens to me on Sundays, but I work at the shop on Sundays. And by the time I leave, oh, that's right. Yesterday on the way home from the shop, Mama Cone and I closed up the shop. I had to stop by Kids First Swim School to drop off their magnets for Watch and Win. And it took us almost 45 minutes to get home from the FSK Mall yesterday. I don't know what was going on 15, but it was backed up terrible. Oh, the traffic. Oh, yeah. August 25th. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, more trivia at Warehouse Cinemas. August 26th, open chess play at Thurmont Regional Library. August 27th, 9 to 11 a.m., WFRE's Wheel of Prizes is at Dublin Roasters. You can win big. I saw people winning amazing prizes this past weekend at Fourth Dimension Fun Center's Summer Bash. It was really fun. August 29th, the Brunswick Farmers Market has a special guest with Fox Haven Farm from 4 to 7 p.m. That is right in downtown in Brunswick. August 28th to September 4th, Jaws is turning 50 years old, the 50th anniversary showing. You can see it at Warehouse Cinemas on the big screen, reliving 50 years of Jaws. And September 2nd through the 30th, Watch and Win begins, and it runs. You got to watch Good Morning Frederick every weekday. When you see your vehicle with a Good Morning Frederick magnet on it, you just have to text us and you could win $100. Now, first step is to get your Good Morning Frederick magnet, and you can pick one up at the Home of Everything Frederick. They sit outside, so you can do that 24/7 at 401 North Market Street in downtown. You can stop by Tree Trekkers, Kids First Swim Schools, or Key City Myofascial Release and pick up your Good Morning Frederick magnet. Now, here's the thing. When you get the instructions, you'll see first thing you want to do is text a photo of the magnet on your vehicle. Now, when you do that, you're going to get a Maryland Lottery scratch off just like that. Plus, you also get a limited edition Good Morning Frederick sticker that no one else can get, not even purchase. You'll have that. Anyway, and then you are eligible to have your vehicle shown on Good Morning Frederick, which is pretty cool. And all you got to do is watch and you can win. All right, September 6th, there are a ton of things happening. So our Great Frederick Fair is coming very soon. It starts September 12th. But did you know that you could enter things into the fair and get a free pass? That is right. So for $12, you can enter cookies, cakes, flowers, your garden things you've grown, jams and jellies and sauces and all photographs, all kinds of things can be entered into the Great Frederick Fair. And you're going to start turning them in about a couple days before the fair begins. Okay. Now, if your stuff, first of all, automatically you get a 1-week pass to the Frederick Fair, get you in and out of the fair as many times as you want throughout the week. However, you can also win prize money if your stuff comes in first, second, or third place. Yes, you can win prize money. How cool is that? And you get a free pass to the fair. So easy peasy way to enjoy the Great Frederick Fair all year long. Now, I have friends who enter like cookies. They bake cookies or special things, and everyone in their family enters something. And then that way the whole family gets to go to the fair all week long. Now, the $12 entry fee, if you go to the fair twice, you have earned that back and you could win some money as well. So anyway, the week of the 6th, it is the household building entry drop-off in the Null building. And it is the farm and garden drop-off for beer, wine, mead, and cider only. So you can enter all these things at the fair. It's so awesome. On September 7th, it is the Standardbred Horse Show at the Great Frederick Fair. On the 9th, the Farm and Garden Building drop-off for honey and beeswax only. And it is the fair kickoff event with the Youth Royal Ambassador Contest. You can check that out at on the website for the Great Frederick Fair. September 12th, the fair opens, and Brantley Gilbert and Sadie Bass will be performing at the fair at 7:30 p.m. Now, you can get your tickets. You got to go to eTix. Do not buy them from somebody online unless you know them personally. I'm telling you, there's so many scammers. I can't stand it when I post like pop-up shop stuff for Everything Frederick or the home of Everything Frederick. There are always people who say, hey, reach out to be a vendor. No, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Always reach out to the original poster, and then you want to double check to make sure they're not scamming you out of money. It's terrible. September 13th is in the streets downtown, 11 to 5. We're going to have a lot of great things for you going on at the home of Everything Frederick. And T.I. is in concert at the Great Frederick Fair. All right. And then we are rolling right into all of the fun. So here's all the fun at the fair all week long. On the 14th is the Commodores and the Village People. We got 15th is the Tractor and Truck Pull Night. 16th is the Demolition Derby Cars Edition. The 17th is the Demolition Derby Trucks and Vans and Figure 8. And the 18th is Ann Wilson with Caleb and John. Not the Ann Wilson from Heart, if you're old like me. She is a young singer who will be at the fair on the 18th. And the 19th is Travis Tritt. And the 20th is Clutch with Mesthetics at the Great Frederick Fair. And also, Frederick Rock School will be opening from 6 to 7 p.m. All right. That is your what's happening in Frederick. Boy, I got to tell you, it's a lot of great stuff, and it's speeding along to right into September. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're back with Pawsome Pets with Peter Pan. We got Casey Clark and Darryl Glick all coming up just after this.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Well, let's meet Peter Pan. Pawsome Pets is sponsored by Maryland Lottery with tons of ways to win with hot scratch-offs like big money, where a $5 ticket could net you $50,000, or the $2 Monopoly ticket with a top prize of $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus, download that free Maryland Lottery app where you can scan your tickets to see if you're a winner. You must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly. Well, here is Peter Pan.
Meet Peter Pan, this week's Pet of the Week. Don't let Peter's large size fool you. He's a big softie. Peter was picked up by an animal control officer as a stray, so not much is known about his past. Since his arrival at the shelter, he has been calm, friendly, and shelter staff has aged him to be approximately 3 years old. Peter was recently neutered, microchipped, tested for heartworm, and brought up to date on routine vaccinations and preventatives. Beginning August 1st and running through August 31st, Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center will be participating in the Maryland 3000, a combined effort by shelters across the state of Maryland. FCAC will be waiving the adoption fees, with the exception of our required rabies vaccination and county licensing fee. During this time, our furry friends will be adoptable for just $15.50. If you're interested in meeting Peter or any other animal shelter, please make a reservation at visitfcac.as.me.
My goodness, you can get an animal at the shelter for just $15.50. Is that what he said? If you've been looking for a Pawsome pet for your family, now's the time. Head over to visit fcac.as.me to see which animals are available, like Peter Pan. What an adorable dog. Oh, goodness. All right, let's talk about who's doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Dublin Roasters, the Frederick Coffee House, fueled by love and positivity. You can visit Dublin Roasters at 1780 North Market Street or at dublinroasterscoffee.com. Now, when you go online, you can actually subscribe and get coffee delivered to your home on any basis you wish. Or you can order online and have it shipped. And finally, you can order online and pick it up directly at 1780 North Market Street. Now, Dublin Roasters, if you've never been, is on what I call the top end of Market Street, closer to Monocacy Boulevard, where Walmart is located. They are right across the street from Monocacy Brewing. If you know where that is, you will know where Dublin Roasters is located. All right, I got a chance to talk to Casey Clark about a brand new school she is trying to open. And they've got classes starting ASAP at Aya Cultural Arts. Here she is.
401 North Market Street. It's downtown Frederick's, the home of everything Frederick. I'm with Casey Clark, CEO, founder of Amplified Change Art Academy.
Yes.
Did I get it right?
Yes.
I did. Okay, this is exciting. I remember you kind of talking about this a few years ago, or a couple years ago anyway, and now it's come to fruition. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about the program, and you're kind of going in phases right now. You're going to introduce things into the schools, which is happening right away.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
It is.
Yeah.
It
So
is.
tell me how this idea came about.
So rewind back to 2019, I felt the need to do something more. And I started a podcast that is focused on thriving, but I knew that I wanted to help children thrive. I was kind of given the name Amplified Change. I just knew that that's what it was going to be called. I knew it was to help children. And I quickly realized that then wasn't the time.
Yeah.
And thank God, because we went into the pandemic the next year.
Right.
So fast forward to Leadership Frederick. And in that, I had strengthened some relationships that I'd already had in the community and really got close to Kathleen Seedor, who is one of the co-founders of Amplified Change. And her and I sat down for dinner and I told her my idea to help youth. And she said that she wanted to really have a school. And I said, perfect. We can blend my arts with your school and we'll make an art school for at-risk youth. So
that is amazing.
Yeah.
So Kathleen also is she the executive director of the children's chorus?
She was at one point, yes.
Okay. So
and that's actually how we met.
Yeah. So that's fit. Leadership Frederick County has got to be one of the best ways to really just take amazing people and just really explode the ideas. I've seen so many ideas sprung from Leadership Frederick County. So it's really great.
Yeah. And the support you get from there, just from your cohort, but just the community in and of itself is awesome. Yeah.
That's so exciting. Okay. So the whole idea is to focus on art therapy for kids at risk and just those that just need that additional support?
Yeah, essentially. So with our school, it will be focused for kids who have at least 4 ACEs or more. So that'll be like the main qualifier. We'll have an art therapist on staff. However, we'll use the therapeutic arts to help them, and we'll infuse art into everything. So like if they're learning science, there's an art component to it. Whether, they might be molding a heart out of clay or whatever the case might be. We're just infusing art in because statistically speaking, when a child has art in their life, their mental health is better, their self-esteem is better, their resilience is better. So, yeah.
Did this help you as a child? Do you have kind of an affinity toward the arts?
So oddly enough, I have 9 out of the 10 ACEs that they test for.
So tell me what these ACEs are for those that don't know.
So they're primarily like, were you neglected as a child? Were you abused as a child? Did you have both parents in the home? Was a parent incarcerated? Like there's a set of 10 questions that essentially determine how you're going to function in society.
Turn out. How are you going to turn out? Yeah, okay. And so your school needs 4 of those in order to kind of accept one of these kids into it. And you said you have 9 out of 10.
I have 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I always had this like innate knowing that something was better out there and that things could be different. I don't feel like all children have that. So for one, we want to provide the space to give them that exposure.
Yeah.
But then 2, like when you look at the statistics, a child who has at least 4 ACEs, it kind of tilts. So they're more likely to have high blood pressure, to be suicidal, like the list goes on, and just not be functioning adults.
Right. Yeah. And we would love that for our community. All right. So right now, the phase 1 is introducing this to after school programs?
Yeah, so we're holding our after school programs 2 days a week, and they'll be at the Aya Cultural Arts Center out on the Golden Mile. Yeah, so we'll just be doing art programs to help the kids with resilience and self-esteem and just help them in general.
Yeah, so with that, if parents are out there listening or watching right now and they have a child, how should they determine if their child would be a good fit?
So all children who are in school are welcome for our after school program. So they can visit our website, amplifiedchange.org, and go and sign up for any or all of the classes. We do offer a discount if you're signing up for all of them.
Nice.
So we'll have 31 classes in the fall semester.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
2 days
you don't do anything half though. I know you. So that is excellent.
Yeah. So you can just go up and sign up for anything that you want to attend online. And it's only $10 to attend a session. So.
Wow. Okay. And this is for kids aged
5 to 6 all the way to 18.
Okay. So pretty much kindergarten to 12th grade.
Absolutely.
That is amazing. All right. And then eventually there will be an actual physical school.
Yes.
That kids will attend in lieu of FCPS?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're going for our Maryland State accreditation. We will most likely shoot for elementary and middle school to get children while they're young and still learning some of those core things. But who knows, we might end up doing all 3.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
If I know you at all. That's amazing. How can Frederick support you right now? Like, what are the biggest things you need from the community?
So our biggest thing right now is to raise funds for the school. So our goal is to launch it in fall of 27. We're having a launch event in October where we'll actually launch a capital campaign where donors can donate once or monthly or however they see fit. So that would be the biggest help to us. And then eventually we'll be looking for a space. So.
Yeah, that's exciting. Okay, this event in October, do you have details about that?
I do. It is October 8th from 6 to 8:30 at Union Mills Public House.
Okay.
And we will be doing a video premiere that 88 Visual is doing for us.
Oh, very nice.
We'll have heavy hors d'oeuvres. We'll have lots of good things going on.
Yeah.
And a cool art project for the community.
And so do people need to purchase tickets to attend that event? Okay.
Yes.
And so at amplifiedchange.org?
Yes.
Okay.
And they're just $25 a ticket.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's affordable. I like that.
is.
Okay, great. So really, this is such an amazing thing for families who have been looking for something that is, helpful for their kids when maybe other things haven't been. We do know, I've talked to so many art therapists and things like that, that is just, the arts in itself is just a therapeutic vehicle for kids. And
It is.
I think it's really great that you guys are doing this.
Absolutely. And if we can prevent kids from having behavioral issues or, getting into drugs and alcohol or whatever
Yeah.
the case might be. Then
Well, that
that's the
helps
goal.
our community at large, right?
Absolutely.
So everyone in the community, whether or not you have a child who could benefit from this, our community benefits by helping these kids early, getting them help where they need it, and giving them an outlet to help themselves in the future. So I think it's going to be great. So the sessions at Aya Cultural Arts, is that like a fall and a spring thing? It goes with the school year?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you can go to amplifiedchange.org, sign up for the class, $10. That is per class. That is nothing.
Yeah.
Keep your kids busy and keep them into something that can really help them in the future. Is there anything else we missed?
I think that's it.
That's it. All right. This is Casey Clark. She and Kathleen are really embarking on this amazing thing for our community. Amplifiedchange.org.
That is amazing. Wow. I know art therapy is a great way to help your kiddos just kind of get through some stuff. We love it. All right, we're going to take one more quick break. Then we're back with Darryl Glick from Dale Carnegie Training. My gosh, that takes me back. I'm going to have to reread that book, I think. All right, it comes just after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining family beyond compare.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at antietamtravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
I think there's a big sign with my name on it hanging up out there too. Come to Alaska with us. It's going to be great. All right. A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're located right here in Frederick. A&S Construction service Frederick County and surrounding areas. And they specialize in roofing and siding. They can also take care of any window issues that you may have. Maybe you need some replaced, and even fix up your gutters. And that is important as we come into the fall when the leaves are falling and things get clogged. I'm telling you, they put this really cool metal mesh over our gutters to make sure no debris gets inside. They can even build you a new patio and deck. It is not too late for that either. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. All right, I had the pleasure of speaking with Darryl Glick. He is a master trainer with Dale Carnegie. and here he is to tell you all about it.
At the home of everything Frederick. It is 401 North Market Street, right in downtown Frederick. I'm with Darryl Glick. Now, do you call yourself a franchise owner of Dale Carnegie? How does that work? Program director?
Dale Carnegie's are franchises.
Yes. Okay.
I am the master trainer.
Okay. Master trainer
So I don't
for Dale
own the
Carnegie.
franchise. I work with all the trainers.
Now, for some younger people, they might not know the Dale Carnegie name, like some older folk who I remember when I first got into sales, it was the thing. It was like Dale Carnegie, Zig Ziglar. These were all kind of your training ground programs to help you be better at anything, not just sales.
Correct.
Would you describe Dale Carnegie as that now?
We are. We are pretty much, we haven't changed our focus, yet what we continue to do is just upgrade and keep up with the times. We are about to launch a gigantic program including AI into our training.
Love it.
And things like that. So we're really being aggressive and keeping up with the industry, hopefully getting ahead of it.
Yeah. And look, I mean, I think Dale Carnegie, when was this all established? Do you know kind of like when?
So Mr. Carnegie started his business in 1912.
Okay.
He wrote the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People in the early 30s.
Okay.
It is, just to brag, one of the top 10 selling books of all time.
As it should be.
Goes up and down. We've been as close as number 2.
Okay.
To being number 1. Number 1's always the Bible. We're good with number 2.
Yeah, if that's what you're up against, I think you're doing okay.
Yeah.
I think, and exactly what that says, is the strategies that he talks about in that book are timeless.
They are.
It spans any industry. Actually, I think if people look at it on a more personal level rather than even as an occupational level, it just really is a way to make you a more thoughtful, better person, I think.
It definitely is. He has 30 human relation skills that work in terms of teamwork, creating win-win synergistic relationships with people. Interestingly enough, if you read the book now, and realize that it was written during the Depression.
Right.
And a lot of people say, you know what, the book is old, it's outdated, look when it was written, but it's so much more valuable now than it probably was then based upon what we've been through over the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
So it really does help, like you said, individual as well as corporately.
Yeah, exactly. And I think corporately, and I have to reread the book. I haven't read it in a long time. So you've now encouraged me to do that, because with what we went through with the pandemic and just people working remotely, it really presents challenges in a business and a lot of these companies are using the terminology to create culture. You have to return to work. But a lot of these things that you learn with Dale Carnegie circumvent kind of needing that. You can create that culture just on a personal level too, I believe.
You can.
Yeah.
And it is a little bit tougher because of the remote working. But again, that makes us in more demand because the challenges are stronger. And if you supervise somebody in California, you don't see them, how do you do that? How do you motivate? How do you inspire them?
Yeah.
And then for yourself, how do you get on a Zoom meeting like we all spend most of our time on? We're on a meeting and keep everybody's attention and keep it going and, not talk to a bunch of black boxes with names in them. You're actually talking to faces.
Yeah.
So,
what got you interested in bringing this franchise to the Frederick area?
We actually serve the DC Baltimore area.
Okay.
So we have a gigantic area. I work the Frederick area. I live here. I'm part of the community. So I know a lot of the local business owners and work with them. We're sponsored. We do a program that's sponsored by Frederick Health. So we're really learning to become part of the community as much as we can. So I love it. I can go anywhere and, somewhere I'll see somebody I know.
Of course. So the next class starts when?
September 15th.
Okay. So anyone can register for this class?
They can. They can give me a call and we can talk about it because I know they probably have a lot of questions. But yeah, they can go onto our website and look it up. But it is 9-week course, again, sponsored by Frederick Health, hosted by Frederick Health over on Crestwood at the Imaging Center. So be happy to answer anybody's questions or give them additional information.
Yeah. When somebody comes out of this 9-week course, what have you seen the changes in somebody from start to finish?
So we actually measure that.
Yeah.
And we ask graduates, what was your major benefit? And there's actually 5 things that we hear continuously. The first one is improve self-confidence, the ability to take a risk and the ability to have the resilience if the risk doesn't work out.
Right.
There's also communication skills. We all think something, and by the time it comes out of our mouth, sometimes we wish we could push the words back in because they're not what we're looking for.
Right.
So being able to have your brain and your mouth work in coordination with each other.
Right.
The third one is just people skills. How do I get along better with somebody who I don't know or don't have a synergistic relationship with?
Yeah.
It is something probably most people don't need now, but we put it in there, and I say that jokingly. It's dealing with stress and worry.
Okay.
So, how do you take that stress and turn it into something proactive?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then again, it's leadership skills. You don't have to be a boss. You don't have to have direct reports to be a leader. So how can you be a mentor? How can you be an example?
Yeah.
So those are the 5 main areas.
That's amazing.
People say they get out of it. And there's others, but those 5 come up all the time.
Yeah. And those are really key skills. Again, like you're saying, you don't have to be a boss. You don't have to have people under you, but just in life to have those 5 things, to be able to get along with people you may not typically be social with or things like that. That's a big one, right?
It is.
We don't have to love everybody, right? But you do have to learn how to get along with them. And, communication skills is key because like you say, sometimes in your head, I know I am key for after the fact going, oh, I should have said, right?
The shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Should have put it in a different way, or I should have reworded something. Having that from the get-go is really, really powerful. And the confidence to know that what you're saying, because that is half of it. That is half of getting people to hear you, is just how they perceive you. And what you're saying. And so if you can learn those skills, that is, so valuable. And so we'll make sure that the website is on screen for our viewers to hopefully get more information. And we'll put your number up there as well so they can reach out if they have questions.
All right, great.
Is there anything else that Frederick should know about Dale Carnegie?
We have one single program a year, but we can also do customized programs. So if an organization wants something specific, so they're having trouble with teamwork or communications or presentations, we're just not limited to the open enrollment program. We do customized programs. As a matter of fact, that's generally 2/3 of our business is the customized. So we'll go to you, and you don't have to fit into our box. We'll create something for you. So,
well, that's really great. So if there's a company out there who would like their team to learn some of these 5 skills and more, you can reach right out to Darryl. We'll make sure his details are up there and the website for you to get more information. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes. Want to thank Darryl for joining me on Good Morning Frederick. Great training for many skills at DaleCarnegie.com. All right. Thank you so much for watching. You can watch tomorrow at 9 a.m. or anytime on YouTube. Don't forget to go get your Good Morning Frederick magnet, put it on your vehicle. And coming up in a couple of weeks, you could win $100. Have a great day. And let's get out there. Let's be great, Fred.